Testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Got a little echo on me. So long as it sounds good for you, I'm okay with it. So long as it sounds good for you. I think we're live. Waiting for confirmation. I see a chat thing in my window over here. Here. Oh, it's right there. Right there. That's what I'm trying to do. Now if it's in the window. It's a wrap. I kind of want it over here. Can I get it over here? To be better. If I can get it on this side. Better. I don't want to. It wants to be right here. So it is. Fine. I'm trying to get these widgets to work. Thank y'all for being here. Appreciate you. Just came out of nowhere, decided to, come out of nowhere and give you some loves. Because that's how I do it. I get random like that. And several reasons for it. Part of it is that, I'm a random kind of person. I used to be extremely, extremely structured. And I learned that that's not always the best way to be. Now, sometimes it is. So there is absolutely a place for structure. There's absolutely a place for structure, for rules, and things like that. Within reason. But there's also time for free movement, like water. See, water is a wonderful thing, and water likes to flow like water. And since water likes to do that, we like to do the same thing. So I flow like water, which means that sometimes I'm in the mood, sometimes I'm not in the mood, sometimes I'm here, sometimes I'm not here, and it's all about that. So what I'm showing you right now is my looper. You understand what we is. My name is the Wonder Dog. And down here is your eggs. This is Lucy, Lucy, my bass. And the bass goes into Louie the Looper. Louie the Looper goes into the Ableton, which also goes to you. So that's how we're doing this. And so you understand I'm doing this live, so you can then, oh, my bad. See, I show you. Hey, look, I show you. Nothing. So you know for an absolute fact that this is brand new, right in front of you. Because some people out there, oh, you fake it, man. There's no way you do all this all by yourself. Okay. Challenge accepted. I'm going to literally show you the graph as it happens. Hooah! So, let's give you some loves. So, yeah. I'm not sure where to start today. I kind of want to start mellow. Kind of don't. I'm not sure. I'm going to start everywhere with the same beat. Fixing my own sound. Oh my God. I can't believe I just did that. I broke my own loop, door. You don't even know. Yo, for y'all, I apologize, but I just, yo, look, it happens. But guess what? This is even more proof that I'm doing this live. Track one is Oye, soledad, estoy harto de ti. Lárgate y háceme feliz. Yo quiero una mujer que corra a mi par en la lucha llamada vida. No te puedo encontrar. Estoy enamorado con la idea de tener amor. Va a matar esta tristeza, mi vida de sabor. A mi luz como te busco, como el sol para mi piel. Para dar en tus ojos lindos un café color miel. Ay, 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 dame tu corazón, mami. Ay, 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 dame un pedazo de amor. Ay, 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 dame tu corazón, mami. Ay, 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 dame. Oye, Soledad, te digo, te vas en mi vida. Oye, Soledad, te vas en mi vida porque soy harto de ti. La tristeza, nada, no vale. La que estoy aquí, la que quiero es la verdadera. Lo que quiero es la mía, la verdadera. Entonces, Soledad, ¿me oyes? Te vas. Soy un mujeriego. I'm talking English mostly. Yo no quiero una mujer, but this is one song in Spanish. Que no juegues con mi mente y siempre seas fiel. Yo no soy un perro, soy un hombre con pasión que busca lo mismo en mujer. Oye mi canción y baila conmigo, que estoy enamorado con la idea de tener amor, para matar esta tristeza, me véale sabor, a mi luz como te busco, el sol para mi piel, para nadar en tus ojos lindos, un café con miel. Ay, 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 dame tu corazón, mami, ay, 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 dame un pedazo de amor, ay, 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 dame tu corazón, mami, ay, 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 dame. ¿Dónde estás tú? ¿Dónde estás tú? ¿Dónde estás ahí? ¿Dónde estás? Ay, ¿dónde estás? Ay, ay, ¿dónde puedo encontrar? Ay, mami, ay, ¿dónde estás? Ay, 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 ay. All right, so that was Soledad. It was one of my favorite songs. One of the first songs I ever wrote. It was during the time I was actually very lonely. I didn't know how to find inner happiness, and so I was busy trying to find outer happiness, trying to find my inner happiness from outer things. I used to drink excessively, and I used to be on drugs and all sorts of things that I didn't need to be on, but I didn't know how to be my inner self. So I was looking in outer places. So at the time I wrote the songs, one of the first songs I wrote, but I was lonely inside. And so, anywho, that's neither here and there, because now we're here. And here I do have my inner peace. And matter of fact, I'm gonna give you this one. And thank you for the new viewers over here. Appreciate you. I'm gonna show you. You can see the looper right there, right in front of you. You can see my hands. I turned it off. I turned it back on. We're doing a whole new, brand spanking new beat. And you can see it live right in front of you. So you know that this is not some faking. You know, some people are like, oh yeah, well, you know, AI could do it for you. But where the fuck do you think the AI got it from? From this shit, fool. It took this motherfucker to make that motherfucker in order for your AI motherfucker to work. So understand the source, understand the root. Respect your roots. Sorry, I just had to. But anywho, that being said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get pulling my homie just said yo too. Anywho, I appreciate you. Let me give you some music. How about this one? It's called. No. Let's switch the beat. Let's work at this. We're gonna do it, Judah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Brain fart deluxe. Brain fart. Another. I had a second bit one. Okay. Okay. My bad. My bad. My bad. Another bad. Oh, hey, this should happen at a live show. Now, it is a live show because it's a live stream, but just saying, this happens. And this is what you do. You prepare for this shit. That's what right now. I was a touring musician. Right now, I'm an out of shape musician. But that's a whole nother story. We're here now. Yo, now this time it's the looper. This time it's the looper. For you guys watching live, but shit, fuck. See, but this is when you have a live band don't have that, you got a drummer and you have those problems the same way. But a drummer, you look at him like, yo, just loop that shit again. You just look at each other like, oops, sorry, I missed my shit. And as a team, like a football team or basketball team, you're on the court together. Except it's you versus the crowd, and except the verses isn't like a bad thing. They're on your side too, because they want to see you win. Most people don't go to a concert to watch you fail. So everybody's really on the same team, and that's the good news about a band. The bad news is that sometimes you lose your shit, like the way I just did. I'm a little disappointed, but not really, because I'm showing you the realest side of being a musician. This is part of it too, but this is part of the joy. I mean, later you go back, you study the video, you go back and look at the highlight reel, and like, damn, I learned some shit. And so that's part of it. And sometimes you get some good footage out of it too. So it's all good. It's all a W, so long as you flip it that way. Real talk. Now we're gonna nail this for you, just for you. We gotta do this. But this time, loopers with your hands, it's all good. Cali, rockin' New York plate. The music called me, and now I'm in your face. It's on the bad, baby. That's why I'm in town. When I buy my pieces, man, it's going down. For 30 years, I've been a bass player. I rock the mic too, so I can add to the layers. And try to the front, man. Just trying to add to the team. Music ain't gonna be in the scene. I can't believe you just did that. Let me tell you something. You gotta step to the plate now. The biggest dad, find some skills and then come see me. Let me tell you something. You gotta step to the plate now. The biggest dad, find some skills and then come see me. You gotta step to the plate now. The biggest dad, minds up skills, and then comes. Got carried away, sorry. Yeah, what's up, man? Whoa, damn, I was coming in hot. Hot! Coming in hot! Holy shit! Yeah, I know, what was the movement? So like, yo, I wonder if he's figured it out. Nah, I'm here to have a reels. But I totally fucked up the song, can't believe it. I mean, I got pieces, the parts were nice, but it's for live performance. I'm glad it's just a rehearsal. Damn. Holy shit. Holy mother self. Okay, I got feedback from my friend. He said it still sounds okay. So, right. Thank you. Appreciate that. But he says moving on. We're gonna move on to another song because, man, I killed it, but not in a good way this time. I got some good pieces in there, but it wasn't like normal. So, hey, thank you for being part of the experience. I mean, that's the only. No, I got the song well recorded and well rehearsed, and it was on all your favorite platforms until the distributors did some shit. And so it's all good, man. So we just handle business, get it done. So you notice how I'm sitting here and I'm recording, and I'm saving the recording. You gotta say recording. If you don't save with an or, it don't count. It won't hit save. Like if you say recording, and like it won't hit save. It just won't do it. But if you're like recording, you're like, oh, save the file. Alright, I'm a silly motherfucker, so what? It's better than being boring. Real talk. So you save the recording. Now I'm gonna show you on the list. So right, kids, we're gonna move on to another song. Let's hit the press the red button. No, but not there. You gotta go to the beginning. I appreciate y'all for being here, y'all wonderful. It's craziness, man. You know, it's been such a long road, man. Real talk. So I'm in a situation where it's like, you know, I have 2 albums and 9 singles that used to be in rotations that accumulated millions of spins, hundreds of thousands of Shazams, and currently not in rotation because the distributors fucked up my metadata. So even though I'm in control of my own songs, I'm still not really. I just got an email the other day that my old distributor is still collecting publishing royalties on my behalf. Illegally, but they're doing it. So the fact of the matter is that it's just fucked up. And so right now the only I have to fight with the only way you guys hear my music is to hear it live. And I haven't rehearsed a live show because I was busy having cancer removed twice and busy having 4 heart attacks and quintuple bypass surgery, and so I was busy having all that stuff happen to me. So yeah, from being a touring musician, now I'm an out of shape musician, recovering musician with his music sitting on his hard drives instead of sitting in your hard drive. The good news is that I'm building some really, really, really good stuffs, and that's the reality of it. And so, but let's move on to another track. Let's give you some music, yeah? Yeah. We changed that too. Let's use this beat. Might as well. Just so you know, I'm actually doing this. I had to record on those, man. Doesn't matter what I live, but the job's at minimum wage. I feel like I'm getting it, I make a slave. But baby, I'm moving on. The greener pastures and bigger things. Ooh, I said, baby, I'm moving on. The greener pastures and bigger things. Together, and I sure would love to have you over in my life. I don't travel across the country and meet the girl next door. But we're simply different people, so we have to pay them out. Oh, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Baby, I'm moving on. The greener pastures and bigger things. Ooh, I said, baby, I'm moving on. The greener pastures and bigger things. Ooh, and then the daughter came to me. As I long to be free. There are gifts that no man can take away. Oh, no. Until my last day, I said, baby, I'm moving on. The greater pastures and bigger things. Ooh, I said, baby, I'm moving on. No, the greater pastures and bigger things. Ooh. The greener passes and bigger things. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, baby, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on. Moving on, 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 moving on. So there. Anyways, moving on to that. So it's 8 o'clock, 8:03. I can squeeze out a few more minutes. But it's just weird. I feel kind of tired, man. My chi energy is not over there. Part of it is not. I'm not really feeling much frequency on the other side, and some of that is me. Like I'm not totally in tune to where I've been, man. Like skills. I can't believe I fucked up skills so bad, and really dropped a rock on that one. I feel like, man. I apologize to those that are watching. There's never the intention to lose your cool like that, but I felt it, man. Damn. But it happens, and or you can say you live, you learn, you move on. I mean, you move on. That's why I did that song because I realized I dropped that rock with skills, and then moving on was okay. And now I'm still trying to cover my chi, and this is part of what happens on a live show. Like when you're on tour, these things happen. Like say for example, I remember one of the tours I was on. The situation in the locker room, the training area, right before we go on, and it was a crazy situation where other people were involved and they shouldn't have been involved, and all of a sudden you're like, what? You found out now, right before we go on stage? We're supposed to get along? What? Y'all are tripping. But it happened. Now, I wasn't involved in this situation, but I was on stage when homie and the other homie and then homegirl, which was in the crowd. Whew, damn. And, I mean, was it supposed to be, the whole teamwork thing I was talking about. So these are some of the things why, when people talk, I'm going to use AI music because you don't want to deal with that. I understand that part. But the thing is, it's not, you're shortcutting. You're not getting the, you'll never get that. No matter how much you AI. So it's not worth it. At the end of the day, you still got to do the hard work. Now, there's a balance. Now, I'm not saying that, I'm seeing different things. I'm not close to evolving. But I am very opposed to stealing people's shit and be like, look, I made a song. And you got dudes like me who are putting in 30 years to be able to do things. I put in some time to do that shit. And then y'all are trying to shortcut that like it's nothing. Ain't happening. And so you understand that the real musician, but eventually what's going to happen, any program will get loaded with this shit. It'll get capped. So everyone's going to sound exactly the same. Unless you use one of these, and then you plug it into one of those, and then your original shit is original. I know, and then you're like, oh yeah, put it there, yeah, make sure it's a song for me. No. I mean, you're halfway there, and there is a writing tool element that if it's done properly, and I say properly, meaning which not stealing people's music, and instead studying music theory. And if you teach it music theory, and you teach it how music itself works, and then you upload your own music and do something like that, that might be a happy medium. But when you're talking about the right, make me a song that makes you sound like the Wonder Dog. Fuck you. How's that sound? How about you pay the Wonder Dog to sound like the Wonder Dog? You can license a track from the Wonder Dog to sound like the Wonder Dog. Go into a little prompt. I want you to sound like the Wonder Dog. Okay. Oh yeah. Guess what? That takes some skill, bitches. So no, and you're like, yo, I want you to sound like the Wonder Dog. Yeah. Pay the motherfucker to sound like the Wonder Dog. Instead of trying to cheat code your way through this shit. This ain't Game Genie. Music is not that. So understand that. That's the other part. So he wants some soul. He even got the response. Real talk. So there goes the end of that. So let's keep it got 807. A little bit more music, and then it's music off. I'm trying to find that one extra song in me. I'm trying to find it. And, just start from having this little speech with you. All right. Do we just try to do something brand new? Let's go for a brand new one. All right. Well, let's stop this thing for one. Press the red button. Hey. Chingado mamá. ¿Qué pasó? Okay. It's like this thing is tripping. I might have to do another computer cleanup. Yeah, so I usually, almost always, save my tracks. Even the bad ones. I keep the archives. Sometimes, these... Hey! What the fuck happened to all my other tracks? Well, I guess that's the universe telling me don't bother. Wow. I mean, I wasn't overly impressed with any today. Real talk. But, hey, I can be my own worst critic. That's my job. If I don't criticize me, how am I going to know to get better? I mean, real talk, you're supposed to go to the highlight reel and you study what you did. You study what happened. You study, I did this. Or I dragged on that song. Like, I fucked up skills. Or, maybe I should do skills again and practice it and show you what it should. I'll even use that other beat just to show you it's, I'm just, no, I just get it right. Just do it right. So we'll do it for you. Ooh, see? And that was... See? Brand new. Now we're going to use it a bit. I drove to Cali, right to your plate. Give me the cold way, and now I'm in your own face. It's all too bad, baby. It's why I'm in town. Well, fine pieces, man. It's coming down. For 30 years, I've been a bass player. I rock the mic too, so I can add to the layers. Hey, drop it the rum, man. Just trying to add to the team. Music man gon' be in the scene. Let me tell you something. You gotta step up to the plate now. The biggest dad, my substance, and then come see me. Let me tell you something. You gotta step to the plate now. The biggest dad, my substance, and then come see me. You gotta step to the plate now. The biggest dad, my substance, and then come see me. Such a deep one. I even died and came back. Such a deep one. I even died and came back. When they say amnesia, this is straight up fact. So it's a real artist that wants to battle me with skills. Well, I see it's a gangster, I can finance skills. Time's up again, fellas. Same old, just straight whack. But the biggest bullshit. If y'all can't even rap. Ain't trapping with nobody. Just trying to tell it like it is. Y'all stop me, just trying to make it a bill. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You gotta step to the plate now. The biggest dad, find some skills, and then come see me. Can't rhyme. Drop in the beats too. They did the bones, find some skills, and then come see me. Let me tell you something. You gotta step to the plate now. The biggest dad, find some skills, and then come see me. You can't even rhyme. Drop in the beats too. They did the bones, some skills, and then come see me. I know I like to get funky. Y'all want some brand spanking new? Let's go brand. Let's do a little brand. Just brand. I got one that keeps coming to me, and it's not refined yet. So, but it is. So it's not totally brand. It's like half brand. Let's call it half brand. It's not totally brand. It's half brand. Like in other words, that the Mofo has some brand. I really don't understand what happened to my other tracks. There's two, but I had like three. Yeah. Well, I trust God. I trust the universe. And I mean, I wrote the songs I'm playing. I already wrote these songs. They're done. They're recorded. They will be back on your favorite platform soon once I finish the distributorship thing. But that's a whole other beast. You know, we do need to do music school, and I need to show y'all some of that, but I can't. Actually, I suppose I can. If I do it over here, and then do it over here, and then do it over here, and then do it over here. See, create a helm. That over there is where we have our music business school. What? Yeah, I'm serious. So we got a login button that kind of works. Long story. And you can log in, but shit, but that button's broken. Hold the story. So whatever. We're not even gonna wait at the button, but we do without the button working. You can go to Artist XP. Aquí, mira, aquí, chacho. Carajo, mira. Let me put it the screen right in your face so you can see it, okay? So mira, you go over here. Don't worry about the login button because right now it don't work. I ain't going to fix it. I'm trying to fix it. Pero mira, this is made by musicians and my musicians, but there's only one musician. It's me. And I even tell you right here, mira, full disclaimer, built by one musician with the help of AI. Forged through the fires of long music industry burn. Thank you for your patience while we build. I mean, it's about as clear as it gets. But in the meantime, you go to Artist XP, you'll click on a mofo. Music business is right there. It says no matter what the game, if you don't know the rules, the game will play you. That's the truth. No matter what the game in life, checkers, no matter what it is, if you don't know the rules, you get played. Now, welcome to Music Quest. We are not attorneys. I am not attorneys. This school is based on real-world experience, not legal theory. Any legal decisions you make should be consulted with a qualified attorney in your state of residence. Now, once you understand and you wish to start the free Music Quest, it's free, 90 free. See, look, ain't paying shit. You start right here, Module 1, the two paths, owning versus renting. Because there's a difference. You got streaming. Streaming is one thing, right? But then download is another. So where and when is a matter. Interactive streams, limited downloads, permanent downloads, non-interactive. That's a whole legend for this one. And you get to some, I'll show you the sources, all that stuff. So in music, there are two main paths to get your music to the world. They are built on one simple concept. Owning versus renting. Owner over here, renter over there. The private performance path, the DTC path. What it is. This is the direct-to-consumer route. The path focuses on selling your music as digital downloads or physical goods directly to your fans. That is D2C, direct-to-consumer. The concept. This is the owning model. The fan acquires a copy for their private performance, listening at home, in their headphones, etc. Analogy. This is like buying a pair of shoes. Your fan owns them. They can wear them whenever they want, in private. You get paid directly and fairly for your product. That's that download fee, that 99 cents you put in, or $1.25, or whatever you choose to charge. A quick note on transparency. Even on this simple owning path, there is one rule to good business it follows. Because a sale is a legal copy of the composition, a mechanical royalty is owed to the publisher. In a truly transparent model like Creator Helm, the storefront handles this by reporting the sale to the mechanical licensing collective, who then pays a royalty to you, the publisher. It's an extra legal step, but it's the right way to ensure that you are paid everything. And we'll dive deeper into this in modules 4 and 5. Now, 2, the public performance path, the distributor path. What it is. This is the traditional route of using a distributor like getting your music onto public platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music, etc. This is the renting model. These platforms all are forms of a public performance, like radio or streaming. Listeners pay for temporary access. The analogy, this is like renting shoes at a bowling alley. You pay for access, and the owner, the alley, gets paid for the public use. This path relies on generating royalties from streams on streaming services, not radio, and artists make an average of 0.0003 per stream. Yeah. Makes you wonder why any artist would rent their music at all, doesn't it? So we'll get there. So Creator Helm is primarily a D2C marketplace. So while we will explain both paths, our focus is on mastering the D2C path first. This gives you, the artist, the most control and sovereignty. Yeah, I understand this concept. Click that mofo. Okay. Module 2. You are the publisher and the label. Hey, I think I just launched coffee by mistake. So, yeah. What you talking about, Willis? Yeah. I'm about to explain that to you right now. But it's 8:24, and I think it's time, 57 minutes. I guess I'll do it. Fuck it. Just a little bit more. Then we got the music. And let's see what this is. I'm just going to turn off. Who's you watching right here? I can still hear me. I can still hear you. We're still recording. All right. So we got the music business. You got the four quadrants for a reason. On one side, you got the composition. You got the mastering, recording. You got the artist. And you got the songwriter. What? Yeah, because if you're an artist, somebody has to write the song that you're performing. The lyrics, the music, the beat, all that is songwriter. The composition is over here. Because these guys end up creating the composition that the artist and then records. So then every song in the world has two copyrights on top of that. What? Each of those corners is divided by two. Correct. The composition, this is the song itself. That part. That these guys made. This is the property of the songwriter and their publisher. The master recording, this is the specific audio file of the song. That would be this part. The red part. So the yellow part and the red part all go right here. The most important secret in the music industry. The industry wants you to think that you are only an artist or a songwriter. They do this so that you sign a contract with a label or a publisher who's going to help you. This is the redirect. Because you, the independent creator, are both the publisher and the label. Right? Yeah, all you got to do is claim it. Yeah. The thieves of the industry are almost always publishing companies, often run by a trusted friend, who offer help in exchange for you signing over your publisher's share of the composition and almost everything else. The 360 deal, you're giving up 360 of every one of those squares. Yeah. And they trick you into giving you away because they're telling you, oh, I'm going to help you, I'm going to help you, I'm going to help you. No, they're helping themselves. Real talk. So never give up your publisher's share. If you remember nothing else, remember this. I understood this concept. Pling! When I get these buttons to work, there's a little push, artist XP. All right. Module 3, the key identifier. This is your digital DNA. This is understanding the ISWC. This is understanding the ISRC. This is understanding what it is. We'll get in there. Fuck it. We got to learn the barcodes. Learning what these codes mean. These are the codes that prove why your publisher and the label. Yeah. So the ISWC means the International Standard Musical Work Code. It's like the master ID, the super duper blueprint, the number one, like where it came from. The simple analogy is like the social security number for your song. You only have one. Everything else, EINs, etc., go behind that, but they all tie to that social. Same thing. So now the ISRC is the International Standard Recording Code. This is the idea for a specific master recording. So the simple analogy, it's the serial number for a specific product. So this is how you can have one ISWC linked to many ISRCs. So the original track, the main song, gets to ISWC. But then the instrumental, the a cappella, the remix, all have their own ISRC because they're different versions of the original ISWC. See, the a cappella would all have their own unique ISRC, but they all point back to the same ISWC because they are all relevant of the same core composition. So IPI, what it is, it's the ID number that identifies you. You get this number when you sign up with a PRO like ASCAP or BMI. I don't know why I just signed up to BMI, trust. You're much better off with ASCAP. Now, the simple analogy, it's the bank account number. It's a bank account. IPI is like a bank account number, except for music. It comes down like this because when you go down to collect, these mofos up in this bitch, they need your IPI number in order to pay you. In addition to the ISWC and the ISRC. That is correct. Okay. This is getting deep, man. I know it gets worse. Trust. But I understand this concept for now. We'll go back to it. So now, sovereignty in action. This is the payoff. So now, this is why we're focused on D2C. Because in modules 2 and 3, you learn that you must be your own publisher and label. And now that you learn the codes, this is how the codes work. Now, when you sell your music, the fan is buying a copy for their private performance. It's like buying the shoes instead of renting them. Now, because it's a private performance, the messy public performance royalty, the main fees for renting, they don't apply. So you can go to a creator and help me download the song, and it's yours to listen to whenever you want. That's it. Done. Because it's a sale and it's not a digital radio broadcast, the digital radio royalty doesn't apply either. Now, the sale of the sound recording is paid to you, the label, directly. So as long as you register yourself as the label, then Sound Exchange will pay you a royalty for that too. And now the sale of the composition, that also gets paid to you. Because you're the publisher, so long as you register yourself as the publisher. Oh, all you got to do is tell them, I'm the publisher. I'm the one that did all the work. Like, why am I paying somebody else? So why are you giving away all this information? Because I got burned by motherfuckers that lied to me. So the best way to beat them is to put this information out there so they can't burn anybody else. That's it. That's the bottom line. I'm burning back the motherfuckers that burned me by putting out the knowledge for free, 90 free. That's why. Simple. The brazen transparency detail. There's one rule from the renting path that legally applies to a D2C. Hey, I gotta fix that. That's not renting path. It's not. It's owning path. I gotta fix that word right there. Because this is a mechanical royalty. A D2C sale is a mechanical royalty. See? And they pay the publisher and the self-administrated songwriters. So, and then the songwriters again after the publishers take their share. But if you register yourself as a publisher, you get to give yourself your music, your own payment. Otherwise, if you, oh yeah, I'm a publisher registration service, and I'll register your name incorrectly and then charge you a bunch of money and pay you the trickle down. But don't worry, you got all your royalties that are left over after I take my cut. Dick. So this is the transparency part. As a storefront, we're responsible for this. We accumulate the stats. We pay this. This is a choice. We choose to operate this way. We choose to be 100% legal, and we choose to be 100% transparent because that's the way to be. This is a choice. The example lights the torches that other people follows. So this whole complicated maze, once you understand it and register yourself properly, then you know that you can do yourself the favor and collect all of these royalties. Then, got module 5, the renting path. What? All the money, this one, yeah, this one. Now you understand the simplicity. Yeah, that was the simple path. Yes. We can explore the other path. The entire module is a deep dive into the distributor renting path. Man, this is the world you enter when you put your music on Spotify, Pandora, or Apple Music. Now, when you rent your music out, the platform has to pay 2 bills of your copyrights for the music. They pay a bill for the composition and they pay a bill for the master recording. But these bills aren't simple. That money gets split into 4 different wallets. What? Yes, they do that on purpose, depending on how and where your song was played. So we're going back to your composition, master recording, the artist, and the songwriter. These 4 sections here get split up. So part 1 of this module shows you that, the first part is here. This is the money earned by the songwriter and the publisher. What? I thought the publisher doesn't get points. That's where the devil is. No, I just exposed him instead. So here, the publisher gets half of everything. So the publisher is over here, the publisher's over here. There's 2 halves, and they get half here, and they get half here. Yeah, the devil is in the details. Hiding in this bitch. Exposed you, motherfucker. Ha 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 ha. I must. So a PRO, who are they? PRO. What they do, they collect your public performances as opposed to the private performances. Remember, we spoke about private performances, we spoke about public. So the private performances, right? So this is the public performances. Every time you're on Spotify or a streaming service, that's public. So there it is, a radio included. Now, who they pay 50-50 to the songwriter and the publisher. I thought the publisher didn't collect anything. They lied. Reproduction goes here, blanket to the publisher and the songwriter, and then the publisher decides to give the songwriter whatever's left over. You sound redundant, but this is just trash because this is what happens. Okay, now when you register, you get 100% of the money, period. Now, let's go to part 2 of following the money. Here's 2 other squares you haven't seen, right? This money is earned by the artist and the label. The master recording from a public performance. So here is a reproduction distribution rights, and the digital performance rights, because digital performance rights, it's different. It's like being on a social media platform when you play your music. So the record label happens to be the publisher, or you, gets this money first. And the featured artist, which if you are not the record label, then there is no featured artist. That means only the record label exists. So, yes, correct. If there is no feature, only the record label exists, and the dime stops right there. Oh, snap. You think I'm kidding? No, because non-featured artists get that. But that's only if the record label decides to pay them, and only if these guys know that there's even money to collect. Damn. But then the sound recorder, what about this? What is this? Well, so the reproduction, the actual master, that sound recording, see, it pays you here. The share goes to the record label, which is a publisher, and the self-released artist. So who pays you? The distributor. So Cartoon Core will decide how much to give the record label or the artist after they take out their part. Or an aggregator. What the hell is an aggregator? Yes. Distributors report to aggregators. That's the true boss level distributor. This distributor is only entry level boss. Aggregator is the real boss level boss. Yeah. Nobody tells you that word. That's the word aggregator. I'll tell you again, and they fucking aggravate me, motherfuckers. That's the truth. Because there's only 3 of them. There's a few more. There's like 4 or 5, but 3 of them are the main players. We'll get into that in just a second. In the meantime, I'll show you how this on-demand, you see the on-demand music, the sound recorder, distributors and aggregators, goes to the record labels, self-release artists and producers. The record label is the publisher. Who? The distributor, DistroKid, Cartoon Core. They are the ones that pay this money. They decide how much to give you. But the problem is to get onto the platforms like Spotify, then you're forced to use one of the distributors, and they're the ones holding that money. They decide how much the rate is. And they never tell you. It's all one giant thing. Now, what I was telling about the 3 aggregators is one, the Orchard owns Sony. Believe owns Cartoon Core. InGrooves owns Universal. But here's the thing. Believe also owns a bunch of other ones like DistroKid and a bunch of them. So they all go back to these 3 motherfuckers. Yup. Correct. So while they're a reciprocal section, this means that you pick a distributor, A, B, or C, you're still going through those middlemen. Many men's. That's why it's one big Spotify. Anywho, this shit makes you want to cry. I'm trying to turn. It hurts me to read this shit because it's. I see where I got. Oh, they stole this money from me. This is every one of the places they stole money from me. That's how I know because I found it. And then like, yeah, good thing you found it. We still ain't paying you. Yeah. Like, oh yeah, you expired your time. Too bad you didn't file this earlier. I mean, if we would have known to pay you earlier, we would have done it. But now that you told us past the time, I'm sorry, it's too late. Sorry. Like, wow. And that's how they created John Wick. The music industry, John Wick. We're in chapter 4. Episode 4. So, at the end of the day, it looks like this. You got the 4 squares, the 4 sections. The songwriter, you got these two. You got a mechanical, you got a PRO. The artist gets a mechanical, you get a sound recording. The composition gets a mechanical and a PRO. And the master recording gets the sound recording, and a mechanical. What in the fuck? And this is why you need to register with all these companies. Yes, this is ridiculously complicated. It was designed to be confusing so that middlemen and aggregators could offer help and take a cut from all 4 wallets. This is the game. And now you know the rules. This entire maze is why we focus on D2C, on the owning path. This is why one sale goes directly to you. And your fan is connected to you. I learned from this burn. Now you go and upload your music. Upload your music now. Go to your store. And I'm working on this shit. This code is killing me, man. I can't get Firebase to work right. I'm going a little bit nuts right now. It's breaking me a little bit. And then the fan XP. That's the purpose. It's real simple. Oh yeah, but you can't even do it because it don't work right now. Sorry, guys. And then it's the music, but the avatar of my profile. That's the other side. Okay. Almost there. And then everything goes through the treasury. Charts, onboarding, sales, community, everything. Everything. So that's that. Okay, guys. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. I had to give you some of this. Man, I know I really, even just reading it just gives you PTSD because I'm reliving the burn, the shit they did to me. It's crazy. It's real. It's real. The PTSD is real. The burn is real. I'm not going to lie. So we made it to the hour. I played you guys some music. I need to go meditate and process this again. But, it's really funny because I'm documenting at the same time the pain that drives me. The pain that drives me. And here we are. That being said, guys, thank you for being here. I appreciate every single one of y'all. And talk to y'all soon. Peace.